So the class midpoint 50 plus 15 divided by 2 is 60 plus 69 divided by 2 is 64.5. So that's how we found the class midpoint. Then you go to your calculators, start, edit. You put all the class midpoint in L1 and put the frequency in L2. All the frequency in L2. Now you go to graph it. You go to graph the histogram. So you do second start plot. You select plot 1. And I'm going to select histogram. Histogram is number 3. I'll just do that. Okay. Now that I've selected histogram, I have to go down and tell my calculator that this is a group data, that the class midpoint is in L1, frequency is in L2. Okay. Now the next, what I'm going to do next is zoom 9. Remember that whenever you zoom 9, there could be an argument there, which you don't want to mess with. So zoom, no, so this, I have this argument. Whenever you have this argument, you X out second quit. Then you zoom 9 on the main screen, zoom 9. Is not a histogram, but I can fix it. How do I fix it? What is the class width? What is the class width of this data? The class width, in other words, the distance between consecutive lower limits is 10. That's class width. Distance between consecutive lower limits is 10. So since the class width is 10, I'll go back to my calculator to fix. I'm going to fix that this histogram. I'll go to Windows and I'll arrow down to scale. You see, the scale is 3.8, but it should be 10. Scale has to be the class width, so I put 10 there. And as soon as I put 10 there, I will not zoom 9 again. I'll graph. So that is the histogram. This is the histogram you're supposed to have. And if you look at this histogram, see, let's try to superimpose the density curve on that histogram. If I try to superimpose the density curve on that histogram, it is actually going to be skewed left. So the histogram, even though some people may say that it is normally distributed or bell-shaped, it's not really bell-shaped. And how can you show that you are a smart statistics student? How can you give an accurate answer? You do one variable start, find the mean, find the median. We already did. Let's do it again. How do I show that the histogram is not bell-shaped? So I go to start, okay, arrow to calc, do one variable start, and then tell my calculator where my class midpoint is. It's in L1. Tell my calculator where the frequency is, because it's a group data, so it has frequencies. So I'm going to calculate. Okay, so I see that the mean is 81.5 approximately. So I'm going to go down and check the median. The median is 84.5. So because the median is 84.5 is greater than the mean, data is skewed left. Whenever the median is greater than the mean, data is skewed left. Therefore, this data is not normally distributed. It's not normally distributed, even though if you look at the answer there, the book says it's normally distributed. But you're allowed to disagree. It's not really normally distributed, it's skewed left. Did I answer your question?